Good morning, you beautiful souls, and welcome to Thursday, the 8th of November 2021. Tonight is a very special evening here in Victoria, Melbourne, Australia. We have a full moon in Taurus with a partial lunar eclipse, and if you look up at the sky between around 8 and 11 p.m. tonight, you will see the moon get covered and it'll go a bit of a reddy orangey colour. It will be amazing to watch. I'm hoping, they are predicting rain, so I'm hoping the clouds aren't too thick and I can actually get out and see it. But as with any full moon, perfect time to do those releasing ceremonies where you can write everything down and burn it, or you can speak it into a paper bag and pop it. All of that kind of thing. Like any full moon, the things you need to address will be highlighted, and it's not always bad. Sometimes it could be the good things, and it's the full moon's often the time that you get to harvest the dreams that you created or planted with the new moon. Now, I have made some notes on the eclipse. We do have a partial eclipse tonight with this full moon, as I was saying, and you will be able to see it where I am tonight, providing the clouds let us. But eclipses are quite intense emotionally and mentally, as their energy can push you into this state of sudden change. You know, because the things that aren't working will be highlighted. And with the eclipse power, like I said yesterday, it's like this wave being pulled back and gathering momentum before it crashes to the shore. This is going to push you into a state of sudden change, recalibration, and release, so that you can better align with your higher purpose, with your higher self. Expect all relationships, including the ones you have with money, love, and your security, to be highlighted by this powerful full moon with the eclipse energy. Not just on a personal level, but on a global level. Globally, universally, we are all awakening, ascending into the next level of self. If you were one book, it would be the next chapter. But I want to go even further and say, we're closing one book and we're starting the sequel in the story of who we are. Whatever it is that you are wishing to release and let go of, there will be no ignoring it. And I say wishing to let go of, it may be something that you feel you want to hold on to, but this full moon eclipse energy, it's going to highlight what is not working, whether you want it to be or not. And it's a powerful time for decoding and surrendering the old to allow room for the new, especially when it comes to the themes around love, money, relationships, and security. And this energy, I've been saying all month, November's a magical manifesting month. There's so much energy around change and up-leveling and aligning with who you were always supposed to be. And as much as I say up-leveling and awakening, it's actually going within and discovering who you're meant to be. Untangling all those ropes that have held you bound. Taking off all the masks that you've been hiding behind. And this is setting up the theme for 2022 and beyond. So I thought I would use the Moonology Manifestation deck and follow that with, I always forget her name, Gabby Bernstein, I think, with her manifestation deck as well. And just because it's on top, I'm thinking of getting this tattooed on my other arm, because every time this deck comes out, I love it. All right, I digress. Thursday the 18th, with this beautiful full moon energy. What do we know? What do we all need to know? I've had two jump out straight away. Both full moon cards too. I'll get one more, please. Not full moon in Taurus, but both full moon cards. Oh, I like it. And one of these. I do want to remind everybody to be gentle with yourself, because some of the things that will be highlighted for change, and you are going to be pushed to change them, they may not be nice, they may not be comfortable. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Rest if you need to, drink plenty of water if you need to, put up your boundaries if you need to, okay? It's okay to say no. It's okay to take care of yourself. I've got 2 there. All right, let's see what this beautiful full moon lunar eclipse is bringing us. Let your fears go. Let your fears dissolve. The layers you've been hiding behind, the masks you've been hiding behind, the binds that have been holding you back. A lot of them come from fear. Fear of being judged, fear of not succeeding, fear of what other people will think. Whatever your fear is, let it dissolve today, okay? And go wild. We've had this theme this week about being the real, raw you, and the lion has come out in yet another deck. Let your fears go and let the real, raw, wild you out to play. Speak your world into being. Speak your truth. Tell people who you are. Tell people what you want. Set those boundaries. Say the word no. It's all about your next, the sequel, the next book in your life. I don't even want to say the next chapter. It feels like such a huge shift that it is. If you had a pile of books, we're on to the next book in your chapter, in your life, okay? I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. All these hands, we are all united. And this awakening, this ascension, this shift is happening globally, universally. Those who fight it will find it even harder. So allow yourself to surrender to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what's being highlighted. How can I change it? If I cannot change it, how can I accept it? If you can't accept it, then change it. If it's something from the past that can't be changed, then of course you need to just accept, forgive, release, calibrate. Forgive. Forgiveness is a big one. Forgive yourself, forgive others, so that you can come from that space of love. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. You may think it's here, but this is the flow. So if you're holding on to this, you've got this blockage that's stopping the flow, okay? And I'm just going to read the manifestations. No, I'm not. Okay, no, I'm not. Not reading them. Just got told don't need them. Let go of your fears. Be the real, raw, wild you. Speak your truth into the world. Get yourself into flow. Trust. Trust that by letting go of the old, you make room for the new to flow within. And be gentle on yourself and others, because we are all going through this. Some will acknowledge it and move forward with it. Others will try and dig their heels in and ignore it, but it's not going away. And as someone who is quite spiritual and in tune with how I'm feeling and what I'm going through, like I said yesterday, it's like this ready to crash forward. I'm aware of that. If you're not aware of that wave feeling, or as someone commented yesterday, that arrow in a bow feeling before you take flight, you're going to feel like, holy hat crap, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? So be aware. Pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to whatever's being highlighted and ask yourself, how can I change this? Or how can I change my mindset around this? And have an amazing full moon. It really is a magical manifesting day, a magical manifesting month. And it is setting the theme. You know, this is page 1 in the next book of your life. What do you want this book to be? I know I've had horror, I've had love, I've had humor. Like, I've got all these different books in my bookshelf of Tracy. What do you want your next book to be? Happiness and success, or holding on to the old? You get to choose. Remember our card this week. Is it still on top? Yes. It's your choice to move forward, to grab the reins, to stand and step into your power and be the real, raw, wild you. Have an amazing Thursday. Much healing, love and laughter, your gracious goddess of guidance, Tracy. Stay well, stay safe, and above all else, stay true to you on whatever's coming up to the surface to be illuminated, because you and it are worth it.